No bother. Yeah, there's that parry, alright. What we should do is we should put ourselves on the offensive. Let's get down beneath the layer and let's launch a passive torp at that parry. We have to kind of try and finalize that solution. We could probably enable it halfway there. Almost halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. I wish they would be able to let me know about any potential transients. That's fine. Ah, yes, very good. Yeah, Yellowtail's my dad's favorite at the sushi restaurants. Alright, let us descend beneath the layer.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 0,
Make my depth
1,
3,
0.
4,
Designated
7
Sierra 4,
feet. Dive on.
0.
Let me take a look at
Sonar, I have a new contact.
take a look at your solution here, Sonny.
3. Designated Sierra 4, 1. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing.
Oh, this is built strictly on pings, eh?
Designated Sierra 4, 2.
Ugh.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 0, 7, 3. Designated Sierra 4, 3. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 0,
Sweet
7,
Jesus.
9. Designated Sierra 4, 4. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 1, 7.
Oh, I meant to slow down. I forgot to do that. We'll do it now.
Make turns for 3 knots. Moving on.
Oh, we'll do tube 4. Tube 4, some lovin'. Some McLovin'. I like to sometimes use the auto crew for punching in the solution originally. And turn it off. Yeah, that might be a little aggressive for my taste. Let's do 7,000 yards. 45, passive, snaky snake. Yeah, so if we launch beneath this layer here, no one should be able to hear it, but there's sonar buoys around.
Designated Sierra 5, 0. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 0, 8, 2. Designated Sierra 5.
Oh my god. Target rich environment. Yeah, I'm using the Lamy. Oh, that sounded like the torpedo in the water con sonar. Boy, I tell you. Alright. Let me return to your posts. Is that the parry? Sacramento. Yeah, it's a loud one. Why did it just drop off? I guess the toad's beneath the layer. I am going 3 knots. Because it's already dipped down. Okie dokie. I guess we should get ready to start the music here against Mr. Perry. I guess our plan of action, I'll probably increase to 5 knots at that point. A blistering 5 knots. And we'll just try and kind of slink. Slink that way. Alright, we should be good for this launch here. Alrighty then, let's do it. Let's try and make sure this is a solution I'm going to be very good with. As in, I'm fine with cutting the wire on it here. 3 miles? Yeah, we'll do that. The only question is, where's that frickin' Sacramento? Is this thing going to go after that? I don't want it to. Well, it's too late for that now. Alright. 6,000 yards. We'll launch it and we'll close the door so we don't have the extra flow noise. So launch tube 4.
Launch. Con, sonar. Unit is running normally. Con sonar, lost the wire, tube 4.
Very well. Alright, reload that sucker. Ideally, none of these ships should be able to hear this thing right now, unless they're using the toad. Harpoon everything and go to crush depth. Hey, when you're driving, we'll follow your rules. That's a good question, though. Mark 46, can I get beneath those? I got sunk by Mark 46 last time. 1,500 feet? I don't think I can. Or they model my max depth as in this game. But I mean, if someone just uses a frickin' Mark 50 instead, like, forget about it. It's done. It's done. That's a Mark 44. I should tell you what it's used on. Seawater activated battery, 30 horsepower. Yep, but boo boo. USA, Los Angeles improved. Operating depth, max depth model for gameplay, 1476 feet. Yeah, okay. Can't even get like 30 feet beneath 1,500 feet. Oh, if only we were a sea wolf. Okay, I wanted to do 5 knots at this point and go that way.
Right Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye.
7, helm aye.
And give me a nice toasty 7 knots, I think, actually.
Make turns for 7 knots, maneuvering aye.
We want to try and like maximize our lateral displacement against as many of these surface boats as possible. A lot of them are kind of rimmed down here, so we kind of want to do like a more like this direction, because their shots are going to be like over, under, at a constant bearing. Oh my god.
2, 5, 8.
That is distant. Huh. Excuse me. That's interesting.
Come right to course 3, 4, 2, helm aye.
Maybe I shouldn't push it if they are. The torpedo's still technically being kind of sneaky at this point. Ugh. Alright, when's this thing turning on? Just a little bit. A few more seconds here. Oh boy. Yeah, that was interesting. A little splash of a torp. It almost looks like I was in line with this old solution here. That may have been a shipboard. A ship. That may have been a torp launched off the side of a ship. Okay, for the time being, let's
Come right to course 3, 5, 6, helm aye.
I'll run perpendicular. I know ideal is more like oblique like that, but I'm kind of anticipating fire and fury from the south-southwest. Alright, well, if there's a torp in the water, we just need to frickin'... I guess we just need to go for it at this point.
Standard, helm aye.
I should be marking, like, launch locations. Alright. Half a mile. I'm hoping it enables... It seems like it should enable on the far side of this Sacramento. Not sure where that Sacramento is in terms of what auto crew was doing. Okay, they have him that far. He was not that far, I don't think. But there's the parry. Just maybe hearing this torp at this point. Yeah, these longer shots, you get a lot more uncertainty involved. Yeah, no sign of that torpedo besides this little splash. Hello, Lino. Bonjour. I was in France last summer. It turned on, we got a lock. Alright, now I'm just gonna want to be glued to my freaking sonar at this point. Looking out for any torpedoes in the water here. Now I've lost some acuity though. Oh yes, bonsoir. Man, it looks like it's almost going right for that solution. I imagine he would be evading at this point. Alright, how we doing? I'm worried about losing the acuity on the spherical, but honestly the toad is still at the same point it was. Are you trying to preempt the explosion there, AT? Yeah, it's a very interesting mission. I had thought of this kind of mission before I even knew this is what Sicilian wedding was like. One where you kind of like go all around and do a bunch of stuff. It's a cool concept. Yeah, keep on running. Alright, I don't know what happened with that torpedo in the water. I feel like I should have seen that by now if it was running close to the surface and had come within the shadow zone. But the deeper it is, the closer it would be before I would see it. But no sign of it yet. I guess I should be letting auto crew handle this. Oh, these marks. Get rid of these max. Yeah, he's running all right. Oh, goodness gracious. The easiest difference is that Lamy doesn't add any additional playable platforms, whereas RA adds a lot of additional platforms you can play as. Lamy just kind of messes with the sonar. Adds a lot more. It adds a lot of AI platforms, but it doesn't add any additional playable platforms. Oh man, he's running. He is running. Is it still herky-jerking every now and then? I know it was at the beginning of the stream. Is it still doing it? Yep. I just gotten used to it. It's still doing it. Alright. Interesting. Let's, 2/3.
I'll head 2/3. How am I?
It's interesting that there's a Viking in the area. And that guy is running, I tell you. What does that Perry do for 29 knots? I'm not able to tell you if one is better or the other. I did not have that knowledge. Lamy seems to be weird in some respects in that you can see very...
Sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 169. Con sonar. I have a new contact.
Ooh.
Bearing 168. Designated Sierra 5.
Alright, let's get cooking.
Con sonar. I have a new contact.
Let's go this way.
6.
Come up the course.
Designated
3,
Sierra
1,
5.
0.
4.
Helmine.
Con sonar.
But,
I have a new contact.
Lamy can be weird in that you can see
3. Designated Sierra
very
5.
bright, strong tracks on the broadband, on the spherical
Loud explosion on
over the
bearing.
toad. There's a hit,
1, 3.
which doesn't make any sense really, because the spherical is more geared towards high frequency, which doesn't travel as far as low frequency. So you'd expect to see more on the toad array sooner. I hope they're shooting on the where they first saw the torpedo and not me. Let's get that countermeasure out sooner here. I might as well try and reel this back in. Oh god. That may be a ringer. No, do left roller. Can't make up my mind. Dive, dive.
Make my depth 1, 3, 4, 9 feet. Dive I.
Dude, this mission is a god dang doozy, I tell you.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 339.
Did I not hit flank?
We've been hit. I've lost depth control. We're going
Yeah, I may be screwed in this mission, man. I don't know. They got me hemmed in here pretty good. I don't know. How much time do we got left here? Alright, let's load it up again. Killed by Fife. That Fife! That frickin' Fife. I feel like I'm in, like, The Matrix or something. Keanu Reeves being taught how to fight for the first time. Load it again. Alright, well that parry's coming right for me. Let's just try and evade it this way. Get me back underneath that layer.
Make my depth 336 feet. Dive I.
Man. Honestly, what would be ideal is to try and launch a full spread against everyone. Get them all running. We're not going to need the toad out beneath the layer, so that's fine. We'll just leave it in. Everyone's so close anyway.
307. Designated Sierra 38.
Well, no one's off that way. I think we should actually continue going this way. Even though I just told my boat to start turning the other way. Alright, speed it up a little bit. Come about. Are we really coming about? I don't know that we're coming about. But we are turning. We're reversing our turn. And we'll just hang out at 5 knots here. Man, that freaking camera is going crazy. Trying to figure out what the white balance it wants for it. Let's see here. Just hold it. Stop trying to frickin' rebalance it. Just hold it at whatever you think is good right now. Alrighty. Alright, no more cookies. Haven't even had dinner yet. Don't want to spoil my supper. For the native English speakers out there, what is your interpretation of supper versus dinner? I'm curious to know. I have my own interpretations of the supper versus dinner debate. Even though supper is almost archaic at this point. Oh, do I want to get myself a nice cup of decaf?
060.
That does sound good. Nothing like coffee and submarines, I tell you. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go grab myself a cup of Joe. Be right back. Decaf on a sub. Good question. Probably not. But who knows? You never know. Oh, yeah, stream. Stream that thing. I want to know if someone gets in my baffles here. Someone pops up. The dude abides. What was that supposed to be? CR34. Perry will be coming up on me at some point. That looked like that was something just there. I don't see it on the intermediate though. Sonar didn't mark it. Man, that is a dark, clear sonar. Alright, we're just steaming. We're steaming on out of here. How did this go? Was it like this? Whoop. Trying to disengage for the moment. See if we can't re-engage some of these Tomahawk-capable ships here. Right now the mic boom that I use like attaches to my desk, but I think when I move... I'm moving this Saturday, by the way. Getting myself a new place. I think I'm going to try and get one of those like mic booms that just stands on the floor. I think that'll be better than this one that's stuck on the desk. Just because I'm running out of real estate for my freaking screens here. Seems quiet. Let's get a snapshot. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Depth 20 feet. Yeah, sure. Honestly, stay running beneath the layer. If you get close enough, you'll hear something. You'll pop up. Just stay down there. Trying to avoid alerting anyone. Oh, don't need you. Thank you. I guess at a certain point we should try and get back above the layer. See what's going on. I don't know, though. I'm not sure. We are vulnerable to mad overpasses. I don't know what's causing that stutter, man. That's annoying the hell out of me at the moment. It's very weird. Oh, this frickin' desktop. I don't want to change any of that because it's Dangerous Waters freaks out the moment you start touching anything. Just goes black. And of course, I can't change the resolution when you've already started a game. That's just logic. That's how games work. Can't adjust any of the graphics settings on the fly in a saved mission. I wonder if they would let you change it now. Nope, it's grayed out. I don't think I've ever tried to do that before, though. Interesting. Oh, look at that FPS. Oh, man. We're cranking. Nectar of the gods here. Oh yeah. Set resolution mode 3. Whoops. Wonder if we shouldn't even be going at a greater angle here. Dare we take a peek? I don't know. It sounds risky. This is wrong. I've turned every phone in Gotham into one of my sonar receivers. When did The Dark Knight come out? 2008? The movie's already over 10 years old. Jeez, man. Well, it's like frickin' Lord of the Rings. That shit's almost 20 years old. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Well, we don't seem to be hearing... What the heck just happened there? Okay, it switched over the sensor. We don't seem to be hearing from Mr. Perry here. Alright, let's do it. Let's go shallow here, but I'm going to,
Make turns for 3 knots, maneuvering high.
We'll go 3 knots.
Make my depth 2.
Don't really care if we see stuff on the toad at all. Just want to try and see on the spherical. Man, those baffles are big. Plus or minus 60 degrees, I tell you. Hello.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 1.
Oh my gosh.
2, 3. Designated Sierra 1, 2. Con sonar, I have a new contact.
Alright, wait, hold on.
7, designated
What are you?
Sierra 3, 9.
Ticonderoga? Sweet Jesus. Alright, let's just get out of here. Get me out of here, go back down. Yeah.
Depth 338 feet. Dive I.
Yeah, do 332.
Make my depth 332 feet. Dive I.
Oh, that is very close aboard. Seeming. Dude, give me a tracker. He's going very fast, though. What about you? Who are you? Is that another one? Jesus. And shrimp. And shrimp. Of course, shrimp. No sign of that Perry. Probably in the baffles. Oh, interesting. Now we're up here. Yeah, I see no sign of a Perry. I don't see a sign of much of anything. Alright, well, there they go. Bye! Interesting. Right to left. Down here. Okay. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. Don't see anything.
Sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 197. Designated Sierra 40.
There's your Perry. Okay. Seems to be distant. It's a TPK on that. Perry. Perry. 8. Okay. It's doing 15 knots, seemingly far away. Surprised the toad got up there. That's interesting. Oh, no, it didn't get up there. When I started my ascent, my horizontal speed slowed enough that the toad dipped further down through the shadow zone and came out the other side. Yeah, that Perry seems distant. Oh god, that Ticonderoga is now. Let's just turn to bear.
109. Helm I.
Let's get a snapshot ready. I'm not gonna fire on him. He's going flank, unless I need to. That's what the autocrew has it doing. I don't agree with that conclusion in the slightest. Turn yourself off. Sierra 12. What the heck? This list is long as shit. Interesting. Not that close, please. No, that's too close. No, he's closer than that because we can hear him. It's hauling Aish. Might be able to get him a little bit. Oh, there, just a little bit. No, I think he just went to the baffles there. Oh, we can get him over here, though, in the toad.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 091. Designated Sierra 41.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's heading right for us. Wow. This is gonna be close. Let's take a look on the high freak. Okay, it's not that close. I only turned that on because I know it can't be counter detected. Yeah, hold this. We want to try and keep our nose pointed at them. Minimize our active sonar cross-section here. Should probably just order for this, 045, just left full rudder, dude. He's still hauling ash. Let's slow him down a little bit. But still going fast enough to not hear anything. From passive sensors, at least. Let's keep that snapshot up to date here. Classify contact. Tycho. Hi, assumed hostile. No, he is hostile. Let's just put tube 1 on that guy. This guy's very close aboard. Okay, speeding up again. Changed course.
Rudder amidship. Helm aye. Steady on course.
Con, sonar,
0,
torpedo
9,
in the water,
5.
bearing
Oh,
0,
Jesus.
4, 7. Con, sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 0, 4,
okay.
3,
I'll hit
designated
stand.
Get cooking.
Helm aye. 2. Come right to course. 1, 3.
That's
1.
interesting.
Helm aye.
That is interesting. To drop a torpedo so close. Alright, yeah. Go this way.
Come right to course. 1, 9, 5.
Just get a
Helm aye.
freaking countermeasure out there preemptively. It didn't come from that Tycho, unless he ass rocked it that close.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water,
255.
3, 5, 5.
Oh,
Con, sonar, torpedo in
good
the
old
water,
bourbon.
bearing 1, 1,
Alright,
1.
we ain't got time for these reindeer games. Frickin', should we just shoot them? I don't know. It'd be funny if they got some frickin' friendly fire going on here or something. I'm just gonna try and run at this point. Run! Yeah, that is not valid. He's doing something else now.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 0, 4, 0.
What?
Designated Sierra 4, 3.
That's not what the marker's saying, is it? I don't know.
Steady on course. 1, 9, 5.
Get that frickin'
Come right to
countermeasure between him and me. Jesus Christ.
5, 0. Con, sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 0, 2, 4. Designated
Could I mask under her?
4.
No, I don't think so. No, I'd have to get way too close. And it's just such a small pinprick of an object in this vast expanse of an ocean. All I can hope for is that the torpedoes landed closer to her than they did to me. Because this is her, and that's where the first torpedo started, so that didn't... It wasn't close enough for it to have come off the side of it like that. Alright, come on. Alright, flank it up.
I'll head flank. I'll head flank. Helm aye. Steady on course. 2.
Trying to get this guy to see this frickin' countermeasure.
Sonar, I have a new contact.
Make sure you actually put your countermeasures between you and your torpedo.
Designated Sierra 4, 5. Con, sonar, cavitating. Con, sonar.
I'm just trying to get out of this frickin' situation, man, and then they keep getting whiffs of me.
6.
I don't know that I can
Designated
get out.
4, 6. Con, sonar, torpedo in the
Come
water,
right to
bearing
course.
Jesus Christ.
0, 7. Helm aye.
Alright, yeah, get her deep.
Con, sonar, I have a
Make
new
my
contact,
depth
bearing
1,
0,
3,
9,
3, 3
designated
feet,
Sierra
dive by.
4, 7.
I guess put a passive? I don't know. Why not?
Steady on course. 3, 0, 0.
Oh, that one's gonna hit me, I think.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 1, 2, 0. Con, sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 1, 2, 0.
Fuck it. Launch it.
Sierra 4, 9.
God damn it. This mission! Ah! This fife. It's only the fife. The fife has to die. Who is the fife? Is that a spruance? That thing's gotta frickin' die, man.